our day one followers and family know that we didn't collect any money that wedding.
Don't rely on any spraying from anybody. Don't rely on that to get your deposit for your first house.
Exactly.
Don't rely on it.
Because that's what we were thinking, that we would dance on our wedding.
We were Did you guys not see the way we were dancing? We were dancing.
We even did performance.
We did performance.
We did dancing competition. We did couples dance.
Nothing.
We're hoping that they'll spray us and that we'll collect money for deposit. It's been a hard shift for me to actually, because sometimes it's like, do I really need to spend this money?
Do we need
do we need to really do this?
Do we need to go here? Can't we just go here? Is it not just to leave the house?
Exactly. Do we need to go abroad? Can we not just go in broad? You know, why do we need to go abroad? Let us be in broad within the
UK.
Within the UK, you know.
Welcome back to our channel.
I go by the name Ayo.
And I'm Ope.
And together we are called
Ayope.
Welcome back.
No, we have to say One United, because someone said that. Why are we not saying One United then?
One United.
One United.
One forever.
Yes. So, yes.
What else did you say?
One love.
One love. Yeah. One united. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Still shooting this anniversary series. Okay, and the anniversary series has been live. Okay, so if you've not watched the previous anniversary series videos, go and watch them.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, and then you come back to this one. All right, if you're new to the channel, we are certified marriage and relationship coaches. All we do here is share our experiences about marriage. We share some practical tips, nuggets that would help you, whether you're single, whether you're dating, whether you're married, or whether you're divorced. All right, and we also just joke a lot, we laugh a lot, you know, positive vibes, you know, positive vibes, like she fit my feet, I fit her feet. And you know, we just want to show people that marriage is possible, marriage is beautiful.
Marriage is not a scam.
It's not a scam. And you can have a beautiful marriage, okay? Yeah. So if that interests you, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'd love for you to join the family. Yeah. All right? So we're going to dive straight into it. Okay?
Yes.
We want to talk about some serious stuff today. Seeing as we're talking about money, you might as well also hear this, right? So we have an organization called Star Management Consulting, where we train people to start careers in project management. Okay? So that is our day job. That's what we've been doing for many years. Okay? And people are getting jobs, people are changing their careers, people are changing their lives and making that money, which is very important, okay, in relationship and in marriage. Okay, so if that interests you as well, make sure you follow Star Management under Consulting on Instagram. Visit our website, starmanagementconsulting.com, and let us get you to your next level in your career. All right? Yep. So then, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about the things we wish we knew about money before we got married.
The things we wish we knew about money. Okay, I'm sure you guys did not know. Some people don't know that money is actually
the root of all evil.
Yeah, it is the root of all evil. No, the love of money is the root of all evil. And that is probably why, you know, marriage and money actually is one of the top reasons for divorce.
Yeah, very true.
It is very important to actually know stuff about money.
It's a big deal.
But 9 years into marriage, because this is our 9th year anniversary, right, we have learned a few things that we wish we knew before we actually got married. And that's what we're going to be sharing today. As usual, it's going to be raw, no editing, no filter. We're just going to tell you how it is.
We're just going to talk the talk.
We're going to talk the talk, innit? All right. The thing that I wish I knew about money before getting married is that...
Why are you laughing?
Being married to a spender.
Nah, stop. Stop.
Let me land now.
Oh, yeah, land.
Being married to a spender means that I have to spend too.
What? Land.
This is a big lesson for me.
What?
Because, so, I'm a saver, right? I think about saving, I think about investment.
You even dream about
I
it.
think about the future, and I always plan for the future. And sometimes everything has pros and cons, right? So because I'm so futuristic, right, I actually forget about the now, and I'm planning and saving for the future. Okay, so I met my wife, who happened to be I have money now, I spend the money now. Okay, so I met you at the time where you were not really thinking about any future, about 5 or 10 years. It was just, I've collected money, let us blow the money.
Not blow, but I'll save a little bit.
Okay, save a little bit. So I think it was, let's take you back a bit, right? So I think one of the first difficult conversations we had was,
me spending more than
was her spending, exactly. Because it was like, okay, you're earning X amount of money.
Millions.
Out of the X amount, you should be able to save a good 40%. Based on your lifestyle. Based on the fact that you're not really buying Gucci and buying LV and expensive stuff.
Because you're buying it for me.
I wish. You think that me doesn't like these things. And I'm so happy because he's saving me money. It's actually saving. She has never for once told me, come buy me one Gucci or whatever. And the times I have actually, in fact, the few Gucci or whatever that I've bought for her, is me that forced it on her.
No.
So, anyways, I digress. Now, so we had a conversation about, you need to save more. Because, okay, we want to come together. And I was thinking about, listen, in the first 1 year, I want us to save our deposit for our house, everything. So I was like, we need to save more. And I don't know what you're doing with your money, but that's where joint accountability came, isn't it? So what then happened was, obviously, being a spender, she felt restricted, isn't it?
Yes.
So you kind of felt restricted, and then I kind of felt bad that I was making you just save and save and save.
And write a spreadsheet.
And write...
Ayo had me on Excel writing spreadsheets of your outgoings and your incomings.
So you have the outcome.
So
everybody loves a spreadsheet, isn't it? So by now realize that, okay, maybe I was being too what's the word? I was being too strict, right? I was being too strict. So that
because
meant,
if Ayo has a goal, he's sticking to that goal. That's the thing. He's
that's
actually
the only way that you can
He doesn't agree that maybe we should have Chinese just for fun. Nope.
I'm telling you, so that's what I said. So stop every Chinese, stop every incoming, all these Uber Eats and Just Eat, or stop it. We're not doing all of that. But I now realized that, okay, there are times where we needed to do some spending, right? So even when we went on holidays, then the holidays were really on the budget. Up till now, they're still on the budget.
No, Ayo asked me. That's a trick question when Ayo asks, "What's the budget?"
So she says. So I leave her to plan all the holidays and everything. But I always ask her, what is the budget? What sort of budget are we working with? She tells me, what sort of budget do I have? So I always go to the lowest budget.
And then I go
and then she goes to the very high budget, and then we always meet somewhere in the middle. Okay. So I have learned that I need to spend a little. So on these holidays, for her to enjoy her holidays, because to be honest, I don't care about holidays. It's just more recently that I am liking holidays better.
That's my influence. So
she has influenced me to, okay, let us enjoy this money a little. Let us enjoy the now. Let us spend a little. I know that, yes, if we spend an extra £500, it's going to affect the goal of saving £5,000. However, let us spend that £500. We will still have 4,500, and then we can make it up again. So that's what I've had to learn, which is very hard for me as a saver. To spend. And I
see you, baby. Well done. My husband calculates money in terms of working. So how many days? That amount equals to this amount day of working. That amount equals to this amount day of working. And I'm like, no, baby, you can't think of it like that. You have to just think of it as having fun.
So again, that is what I did not know before I got married. So it's been a hard shift for me to actually, because sometimes it's like, do I really need to spend this money? Do we need to really do this?
Do we need to go here? Can't we just go here? Is it not just to leave the house?
Exactly. Do we need to go abroad? Can we not just go in broad? Why do we need to go abroad? Let us be in broad within the UK. So that's on holidays. So I've learned that we need the holidays. I've learned that we need to spend on some luxury stuff sometimes, right? Because it is part of marriage. It is part of life. Okay?
Yeah,
So big
nice
learn from
one. Yeah. I think what I wish I knew is the fact that, you know, transparency, right? It's not by theory. It actually has to be practical in marriage. So transparency has to be the order of the day down to everything. Because if you start lying about little things, it will turn into big things. And I think that came into understanding more when I understood the concept of financial infidelity. So the fact that you hiding stuff from your partner or keeping secrets is financial infidelity.
It's actually infidelity.
It's actually infidelity.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, wow. Even if you're saying it for, because you know sometimes as humans we might say, and I've said it before, what Ayo doesn't know won't hurt him. Or it's not anyway, it's not even in joint. It's part of my own money. He's not gonna know. It's not in joint. It's in my account. Or sometimes I've even been really naughty, guys, and I'll just take the cash out of joint and I won't pay for it directly, so you won't know what I paid for.
Can you imagine?
I just take out the cash, but I don't do that anymore. That's naughty. That's naughty. But that's what I'm saying. Transparency. I'm just being very honest with you guys. Transparency has to be the order of the day.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? He's not gonna beat you. I mean, if he's beating you, that's obviously a different conversation. He's not gonna beat you. She's not gonna beat you. At the end of the day, it will even strengthen your relationship.
Absolutely.
Because if anything happens, you will know that you can vouch for your husband and you can vouch for your wife and know that they can never do that. They can never. Do you get what I mean, baby?
Because you've been honest about it. And I think that's very key, right? Because yes, we think about it as, I've not gone to do X, Y, and Z, so there's been no infidelity. But that is where it starts from. And that is also a form of infidelity. Right, where you're hiding stuff, right? Hiding what you're spending. And that's why for us it's a shocker that, you know, some people actually hide their earnings from their spouses. So, you know, so I've heard someone tell me that I can't tell my madam what I earn, because if she knows what I earn, you know, she would be asking for more money and all of that. And, you know, again, it's not like it doesn't work for them. It might work for them, but you know, for us, we've realized that if we are to be honest, open and transparent about anything, then let us do it 100%
to the T.
You know, so literally this is how much I am spending, this is how much you're spending. Let us see where there are gaps. Let us see where we can save. Let us see where we can stop. Let us see what we can do differently. Because whatever, again, you do, whatever decisions you're making is affecting me. And guess what? It's not just affecting us. It's affecting your children.
Yes.
It would affect your generation.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's why it is important to, even if it's just for the sake of bouncing it off someone, for that accountability, it is so important.
I agree.
And if you are to be accountable, then you have to be fully transparent.
Exactly.
So that accountability system can actually work. Good
and
point.
Don't get us wrong. Thank you, baby. Don't get us wrong. It's not like, what are you spending on this time at this day? It's not that. It's just being open with each other as you would with anything else in marriage.
Yeah, absolutely. It's true. So it's not like it's scrutiny. And if it has to be scrutiny, then there has to be scrutiny. So we don't do scrutiny.
Yeah.
But because we have a budget, we kind of look at where we are spending. You know, there was one time, for example, if we did not look at the statements, we wouldn't have known that we were paying 2 Amazon accounts.
Oh my God.
You
it
know,
was 3.
We were paying 3 Amazons at some point for a period of 6 months before we realized that we're paying 3. Do you understand? So it's things like that would help you cut costs. Imagine saving £20 just on Amazon alone.
Very true.
Very important, you know, to come together to be accountable to each other. So by the way, maybe we should explain that the way we manage our money is our money. So we don't do my money and your money. And you know, some people do it differently. It works for them, but I think as far as money and marriage is concerned, right, if God has joined us and we have become one or becoming one, then we should also be one when it comes to our finances. Okay, so that is why we call our money. And we also maintain a joint account, right? So having a joint account means that, you know, we have monies coming into that account and monies going out of that account. We also have our sole account as well, where we spend personal expenses, and then she also spends her personal expenses while I spend my personal expense. But what we've actually discovered is that there's still joint accountability.
Yes.
So joint accounts are good, but joint accountability is better, isn't it?
What?
So I wish I knew that. So we just talked about joint accounts and everything, yeah? So I wish I knew that my money is your money and your money is my money, which is good. What I did not know was that your debt also becomes my debt. Okay? So the monies that you're owing also become the money I am owing. So my mind was fixated on we're going to have more money because my wife is working and I am also working. So by the time we combine it together, our money will just be growing.
Yeah.
So that's
especially about after the money that we got from wedding. after all the dollars we collected.
Guys, so if you've not our day one followers and family know that we didn't collect any money that wedding.
Don't rely on any spraying from anybody. Don't rely on that to get your deposit for your first house.
Exactly.
Don't rely on it.
Because that's what we were thinking, that we would dance.
On our wedding. Did you guys not see the way we were dancing? We were dancing.
We even did performance.
We did performance.
We did dancing competition. We did couples dance.
Nothing.
We're hoping that they'll spray us and that we'll collect money for deposit. For our first house. Anyways, that didn't happen, right? So my whole mind was that we're going to have more money. We're going to grow our money together because my wife was rich, and is still very rich.
Amen.
So I was hoping that let me steal some of her riches, add it to my riches so that we can be richer. But what I did not know was that there are also debts. Okay, so I have some debts, and she has some as well. Okay, mostly bank stuff, right? So you're owing the bank. So rather than you're owing people. No. Because I feel like owing people is another level of debt. Okay? So you're owing the bank because you've taken money to do whatever.
Loans, exactly.
You've taken loans and everything. So for me, the shocker was things like the student loan. So I feel like, I remember when we were doing our first finances in the first year, and then all this stuff about student loan, and I think you were still paying your law school loan as well. So she had law school loan, student loan, and some other loans. I had my own as well. I had also some other family expenses, right? That we had to put into the table to say, these are things that I am doing outside of the nuclear family. So there's external family expenses, right? Things that I'm doing. So we had to put all that together. So I remember that we're talking about how can we pay off these loans earlier. Right? Because these loans are taking a big chunk of our earnings, our income. So we had to kind of work together to see, okay, let us see how we can pay our loans off, because my debt would affect her. Her debt would affect mine. And I remember when we wanted to buy our first house, we now started looking at credit. So if you've not really boosted your credit and you don't have, a good credit rating, it will affect your borrowing. Okay? And it will affect how much you can borrow. It will affect, what interest rates you get from the bank. I did not know all this. My own is that let's add money together, let's buy a house. Once we have our deposit, we would have enough money, and then we can collect big money from the bank. And it was serious stuff when we actually, because that was our reality, isn't it?
Yep, I agree. And that actually links very closely to my one, in the sense that every single financial decision that I've made as an adult will have an impact on our marriage. Every single one, whether it's a loan, whether it's family commitments, because so for some people it might not be loans, it might be family commitments. You might be the only son, and before you got married, I'm just giving an example. Before you got married, you were the one that was supporting your mom, your siblings, and things like that. That is carried on into marriage, or else that wife will be known as a witch. That's taking you away from your family. So every single financial decision that you've made,
absolutely.
So for me, every single decision that I had made prior to even knowing that I was going to get married to you has affected our marriage in a good and a bad way. So in a bad way, like you said, maybe debts and things like that. In a good way, in the sense of my money mindset. So I don't owe people. that's a decision. Some people, that's just the way they are.
Yeah.
They prefer to owe people, oh, they'll let it go. They'll leave it alone. I don't need to pay them back. I don't have, that's a financial decision that I've made in my mind that I'm never going to owe people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So every single decision that I've made as a single, is it singular? As a singleton.
Single, as a single person, no? Okay, singleton,
Singleton affects
Singular,
me as a marriage-ton.
Absolutely, and will continue to affect, because guess what?
Yes, exactly.
Right, so I think, so for singles, right, think about the decisions you're making now, whether you're in a relationship or not.
Exactly.
Because those decisions will impact whoever you get married to, because you're going to be joined to that person.
And you know, and sorry baby, you know some people can get cancelled because of that.
Yeah.
You know, some guy can see a girl, and if you're dating and he sees that, oh my god, expenses you he will, no, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or if some girls deliberately say, I am not marrying an only son. I am not marrying the first son.
And I see why.
I'm not marrying the last son because of that.
Absolutely. So I see why, and obviously, you know, that's each to his own, right? So I think the key thing there is, imagine now you have a CCJ, right, on your file. You have a CCJ because you do not pay for your parking.
Yeah.
You have a CCJ because you do not pay your phone bill. And these are little things.
Little decisions.
But the impact that it will have, you know, on your family, on your marriage, on your finances, huge impact.
And those debt collectors, they don't forget to. You can be chilling in your bed with your husband. You just hear quack, quack, quack. You now go downstairs with your towel, open the door. Enforcement officers here. Imagine if your husband didn't know anything about it.
As in, and guess what? So some of these secrets have been exposed.
Exactly.
In marriage, like that, secrets of, you know, bad debt, horrible debt, you know, where wife has embarrassed the husband, husband has embarrassed the wife because they've done things and made some silly decisions that has now affected. People are being evicted from their houses without the spouses knowing.
Yes.
So imagine bailiff coming or somebody coming to come and evict you, but this person has not told the other one, like husband has not told wife that this is the issue. Bailiff is going to come, and suddenly a bailiff shows up. This is the reality of marriage. And these are the things that need to be dealt with.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you understand, you have a good money mindset.
Very true.
Before going into marriage. All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I think we should draw the curtain here.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've learned one or two things. Okay, so let us introduce ourselves. I'm Ayo, because people make the mistake.
No.
People make the mistake. People think I'm Ope. Sometimes we go out and they say, hi Ope. No, I'm Ayo. She's Ope. If you make that mistake again, I will carry cane and I'm joking.
God.
So I'm Ayo.
We're one, baby. That's why. It's because we're one.
It's because we are one, exactly.
And if you don't remember, just say, hi Ayope. We wouldn't know the difference. Just say, hi Ayope. But we'll know that you don't remember because you said Ayope.
Because you said Ayope.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we forgive you. Okay, we love you still. All right. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel, guys, because this channel will bless you. We also do a lot of coaching. Okay, so if you need someone to speak to regarding your relationship issues, regarding your dating issues, your marital problem, you know, feel free to reach out to us at coaching@ayopedavis.com. So let us sing our welcome song to welcome our new subscriber. You see that I told you that you're special. All right. So this song is only for those that have subscribed. If you've not subscribed, block your ears or dial off. All right. This is for our new subscribers. 5, 6, 7.
We're glad you came.
We welcome you. We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey. You say marriage, faith, and life. We are glad you came. We welcome you.
We hope you learn
a thing or two
as you join us on this journey through
marriage, faith. So marriage, faith, and life. Say hey. Oh, marriage, faith, and life. Say hey. A marriage, faith, and life. Say marriage, faith, and life. God bless you guys. We love you, but God loves you more. We shall see you in the next video.
Bye.